Okay, next game, somebody do a marker. This is the same tournament against Alex Yermolinsky.
I think the All Touchers were friendly with them because Robin told me some stories that involved Kasparov's wife.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of it.
I've actually beaten Yermolinsky twice with black. That'll show him. Now, let me tell you how good I was in 2008. I was higher rated than Yermolinsky. And he's played in like 25 U.S. championships. But I showed Yermo. Okay, so Yermolinsky is the world's leading authority on this opening, so I played it against him for psychological reasons. I didn't have any prep. I just figured, like, I don't play this with black, so I'm going to play e6. I don't play e6. I play d takes c4. And I've played d takes c4 against him more than once. He played the Geller Gambit at the U.S. Open in 1994, and I won with black. And then I played this against him at the 1999 U.S. Open in Reno, and he just played normal Slav, and I lost. Okay, and you know what happened after he beat me?
No.
He shot a man just to watch him die. I couldn't believe he did that. Okay, so I played e6, and like Yermo's known as a crusher of e6, like the Botvinnik semi-Slav complicated variation. This is like he's known to have white here. Okay, but I figured like I'll play this, and then he won't expect it because I don't play this. Okay, and in this position, most people play knight takes g5. Although in my chessable course, I recommend ef6, which is unusual. And that's what he played against me. So it's funny, like one of the games in my chessable course is me having black against, I'm trying to show up for white. And I'm like, here I won with black against Yermolinsky. So I took, I'm done. I don't know anything anymore. Like now I do, because I played this with white. But I never had black in this position before.
Right.
I've never played this opening before with black. Okay, he played knight e5, and I'm done. I don't know anything. Okay, but I do know how to move my pawns. I don't know how to move my pieces, but I know how to move my pawns. So that's pretty good. I've made all my pawns have moved.
Your pawns are ugly.
Aw, but I'm up a pawn.
Yeah.
Okay, not only am I up a pawn, but this pawn's hanging.
Yeah.
And I have the two bishops.
That's true.
I have dynamic chances. The engine says black is 0.44 ahead. Okay, so I played queen f6. That's the engine move. Now, this I played so well at the end, I can't even explain to you like what I did. Sorry. It's like too hard for me now. Okay, he played a4. Bishop b4, pinning his knight. Bishop e2. Knight d7. Knight takes c6. Takes. h3. Put it in h. I want him to take, and then you'll say his pawn structure is ugly. See?
That's true.
Okay, so he played he did play gh. And I played bishop b7. The engine says this is equal. Takes, and then I play a6, and he's got a problem. You see how this is pinned?
Yeah.
And then, like, when I take this, then better watch it. Better watch his step. Okay, so he played rook g1. Engine doesn't like that. I took, he traded, and this position has equal material, but the engine says that the black's better. Okay, he played knight b4. Engine doesn't like that very much. Okay, I played the engine move, queen f4, targeting his h-pawn. Played rook g3. I played king e7. Because eventually, I want to get my rook over to a8. Like, move my bishop, play rook a8, and have the a file. Played knight c2. Engine says that's the losing move. I played bishop e4. That's best. Knight e3 is also a mistake. Played rook b8. Rook b8's a big mistake, it says. I should play knight f6. I didn't realize I made a big mistake this game. Rook g4 is correct, and then I took. So my idea is, if he takes my bishop, I play queen h1 check and take his rook. That's why I allowed rook g4. And in this position, he blundered. He should play bishop f3, and the engine says it's equal. But he played knight f1. Now it says he's dead, 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 lost. And I played queen h1, pinning his knight and defending my bishop. And now he's down a pawn, and his pieces all suck. Rook g3, b4. Never play f3. Takes. Bishop takes h3. King f2. Bishop takes f1. Always play bishop f1. He agreed. Then I play queen h2 check. That's the best move. Rook g2. And then in this position, I didn't play queen f4 because I wanted his king to be on g1. And so I played queen h4 check. And then he should play rook g... No, actually, he should play king g1. That's right. And then I played queen f4, which is the best move. Notice I can take this pawn every move, but I don't. And queen f4 is the engine move by quite a bit. I can't even explain why it's so good, but it ties his queen down. His queen has to defend both of these pawns.
Yeah.
So his queen can't really move here. And then this pawn is hanging, and I'm a pawn up, and he has 3 isolated pawns. So now Yermolinsky did something here nobody in the chat would do, and you wouldn't do. I mean, that's too bad that rook b8 was a bad move, and I should have played something else. Knight f6. Darn. I ruined the game. That's correct. Somebody got what he did.
Yeah. I don't know.
He resigned.
Darn.
Yeah. So I'm a pawn up, and you were taught by some teacher when you're a pawn up, you're +1. The engine says I'm up 4.5. Right, games like this that don't make a lot of sense, I was good at that when I was younger. Now I need it to make a lot of sense. I need clarity. But I didn't need clarity then, but he did. He's Soviet school. He's like, this is the right idea. But when it's calculation in weird positions, then, I was good then. I wasn't even surprised when he resigned. I was like, yeah, resign's good. Because I'm going to take this pawn now that my queen's on f4. Go, Ben. All right.
What's chat saying?
They don't understand. I don't get why Shanklin resigned. Why Shanklin resigned? You mean Yermolinsky, not Shanklin. You're confused.
Yeah, I liked all the games.
You know why Shanklin resigned.
I did like all the games.
You mean Yermolinsky. Get your grandmaster straight. It says I'm plus 4.5. Well, he's down a pawn. This pawn's weak, this pawn's weak, and this pawn's hanging. So I don't know what to suggest because every move loses immediately. So you have to suggest a move. No, I have been arrested, but not by the cops.
Let me see.
Bishop c4, that's the second best move. Okay, rook takes b4. Now what would you like? No, I'm kidding, because, arrested by the cops, that sentence doesn't make any sense. That's what we call redundant.
It's cold in here.
Where's Bonarici suggesting a move for white? I demand Bonarici suggest a move. It's tensor extension. Difficult. Yeah, that's right. It says I'm plus 4.7 now. The engine says he should play bishop e2. If he plays rook c2, I play knight b6. Then when his bishop moves away, I take on d4. Queen d2, then I take the queen and take the bishop. Now it says I'm plus 5. No, his resignation was good. He knew what was going on. Yeah, good resignation. Queen f4. Tightening the noose. You like bishop e2? Okay. I mean, down 2 pawns for nothing. This isn't interesting anymore. This is me mopping up. His bishop's terrible. My knight's coming to e5. He's down 2 pawns. Right?